Hello, Dad.
Today's video is brought to you by Outright Games. Make sure to check out their titles, especially the ones covered in today's video, to thank them for sponsoring our channel. Thank you. Hey guys, welcome back to Super Switch TOTS here on the Super Switch U channel. Today we are going to cover a game that I'm not super sure what to expect. Like, I kind of turned it on, but I don't fully understand what I saw. So I just stopped and I was like, you know what, let's just check it out in the series. So we're going to take a look at Nick Jr. Party Adventure. I think that was all the words in the title. But yeah, so it had like a mix of the Nick Jr. shows, which is part of why I was interested in checking this title out. Bubble Guppies was among that, which is, I don't know if it's still, like, if it came back and is going again, or if it just completely stayed gone this time. But I do know for a while it was gone. It was hard to find any kind of merchandise at all for that, because when my nieces were growing up, like, they really liked the show, and they caught it after they had ended the series, at least the first time. So I remember that being difficult to do, and then that ended up being something that my son likes, so I may end up finding a similar issue trying to find Bubble Guppy stuff, but hopefully not. Hopefully that came back or something. But either way, we're going to check out this in particular. It's got that, it's got like Blue's Clues, and he likes Blue's Clues, so a lot of this stuff makes sense, and so it should catch at least something that most younger kids are into if they've spent any time watching Nickelodeon. Or Nick Kids, I guess. Oh. My initial thought is it's going to be something similar to like a Mario Party. But then again, you could use the word party and it could mean a lot of things. So yeah, did just long enough to make myself a little character. So that's my little guy there. So it looks like there's different locations. So we'll start from the beginning, right? So there's Dora's Rainforest, Dora the Explorer, you got Blue's Clues, got Blaze and the Monster Machines, which we've covered one of those games on here. Santiago's Isla Encanto. I do not know what that is. Bubble Guppy's Bubble Tucky. And Paw Patrol Land, which we've covered Paw Patrol too, and this is another thing that my son likes. So 3 out of 6. Not horrible.
Mira, I found these star fruits along the way. We need fruit for our friendship fiesta.
And it did show there was a second player option, so you can do 2-player in this. And there's, I guess, different levels, which is kind of weird for a party game too. Now I gotta remember if I can still do this or not. Right, I remember. He automatically walks, and then you lift the boxes. So it's not much of a party. This is the actual gameplay. It's just hitting a switch to allow the player to continue and collect all the items, which, I mean, being completely honest here, that is some pretty simple gameplay mechanics. So we'll do a few of these and just kind of see. Just get Dora through too. Oh, that's exactly what we gotta do. Okay. This is what I remember doing in that first stage, though. This is more like a simplified Mario versus Donkey Kong minis type of game, where you're just trying to get these characters to the end. I could see a small child having some fun with that, and
Super bien!
definitely
We did it!
easier on the control scheme there. So there's that.
My hair clip. Try
Oh
it
look,
on.
a hair clip.
Continue.
I think I'm good without the hair clip things. I will say though, also you can't exactly just pick characters that are going into this. You just create your custom guy or girl, and then
Mira! There's a bridge. We need to get across. To lower it, use this. Muy bien! Now use this to raise it. Perfecto! Move the
all right,
bridges
a
to
little
use
bit
the
more
magical gate.
complicated. So just drop down. Okay, so you got two people, so you can get them both that way. But even that is very simple controls. I feel like a small child could probably figure out, since you're not doing a ton at one time. You are just changing platforms to get a character to move across. That actually... I might be stumped on that one. Put some thought into it while we're still doing this, see exactly exactly how complicated we get with this.
Continue.
Look, I can almost get some boots. And not the monkey, I mean like actual boots for my feet.
We found Boots. He can help us find flowers for the fiesta. But watch out for Swiper. That sneaky fox is around. He's always trying to swipe our stuff.
Maybe I did find Boots the monkey. I was just talking about the boots that you could unlock. But no, there's the monkey right there. So I guess now we've got 3 people to get through. Yep, there he is, up there at the top. So at some point, does Swiper join, or is he just an obstacle to get past?
Uh-oh. It's Swiper. He's trying to use the waterfalls to wash us away so he can swipe our stuff. To avoid the waterfall, press this. Swiper, no swiping.
Oh, he
Excelente.
moves the boxes out. I gotcha. Alright, so we'll just move him across the obvious ones, and then I'll change the bridge here in a minute. Get that one down there. There we go. Oh, they started it as he was trying to walk out, so it's a little more something. But no, like I think I nailed that right on by saying that it was, well, yeah, flip the platform so you get the water out of the way. But very much feels like a Mario versus Donkey Kong type of game where you're trying to get the minis through to the end, just far less complicated than some of those puzzles ever get. And you're not directly moving anybody like in the original Mario vs. Donkey Kong where Mario moves. No, this is more like the minis and stuff. Hard to call it a party, but I guess I don't know really what else you would call it. Adventure was the right term.
Super bien! We did it!
Yep, and now with boots, I've got boots.
Boots is Boots.
Oh, it is
Right on.
boots' boots. Yeah, we can put the boots on.
Now finish that great look with an outfit.
One second. Boots is boots. Also, I don't remember having the choice to put costumes on. There we go. We'll dress like a dweeb. Go without a hat, right? Yeah.
Muy bien.
There we
You
go.
look great. All set?
Terrific. It is nice to have the customization options since they have you create your own little fella there. It's a cow. We're gonna unlock the cow now, because that'd be okay. I don't know who the cow is, but oh, more challenging things to get around.
A springy flower. We can use it to reach higher places. To squeeze it, pull this.
Yeah, just stick controls.
Another springy flower. Pull it longer to jump even higher and grab the flower. Pull this. Win the apple. Remember to pull it longer to go high enough to get the flower.
Okay. You could do a little bit, or you could do a lot of it. Also, Boots is no longer... No, yeah, he is. Okay, there he is. He was just stuck at the end, I guess.
Super bien! We did it!
So I think I'm starting to kind of get an idea where to put this when it comes to like an age rating.
Right on. Continue.
We'll get to that whenever we're done. I might do another couple levels here, just to make sure that difficulty doesn't like skyrocket in a second, which it probably won't.
Hey, Benny. I'm so glad we found you. We're going on a party adventure.
Okay, so now we got the cow. I can't see the rest of the map though, so I don't know if anybody else is gonna pop up. Just add more stuff, but like once you get the first couple people through and you get all those flowers, then the other ones don't even matter. You can just take the easiest route. Alright, so we got waterfalls and we got springy flowers. Let's pull that all the way back. And go. That one. And see, now everybody else can just walk across it, like it doesn't even matter. There we go. Get the waterfall out of the way. And the first person might even get all three. Oh. Yeah, there's not even challenge to that. They literally wait for you to just pull that thing back. You can't just walk across it or walk off a ledge. Like you're gonna complete a challenge in some way. And I almost feel like I need to try it. I might go back and do this stage here in a second, just to see what happens if you fail out. It was a little forgiving there, though, because I wasn't paying attention to Dora and the fact that she was about to go down the waterfall. And I was still able to push it even after she started to go out. So they also seem to never do more than one at a time. Like your last person basically has to be safe before the next one comes trotting out. Just gonna play it off it. I don't know. Pretty quick reaction though.
Super to the end! We did it! Continue.
Oh, more boots.
We found everything we were looking for and got past that sneaky fox swiper. Gracias! Now it's fiesta time!
Is there something else to this? Now it's party time.
Gabentura! Come explore with us at any time.
Oh, hi! Now it's time for Blue's Clues. I'm so excited. Blue and I are waiting right here for you. Come say hi.
I didn't even get through that one though. As much as I'd like to see that, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 more,
Hello again.
6 more stages.
Swiper swiped some of our flowers for the fiesta. Let's follow the flowers. They'll lead right to him.
Anyway, we're gonna test what happens when you fail. Hold on. If I don't accidentally take my screen off, so I can still see.
Continue.
Nope. No, I just wanted to skip the thing there. So I guess the first thing would be to test the waterfall and see, and then check the spring there at the end if you don't pull it all the way back, because there is definitely a hole. And it seems like pulling it all the way down gets you all the way there, so... we'll let my guy be the guinea pig. Yep, there we go.
This is the magic safety bubble. It will keep you safe. Let's try it again.
Well, alright there, magic safety bubble.
Continue.
Okay, so that did just test basically everything we were wanting to test. So then the only other thing I want to do, I would like to see a Blue's Clues level, and then we'll bring me back up. We'll talk about it. That is very interesting.
Hey, Blue. Look who came over to play. There, will you help us get them for the party?
I think my allergy's about to get me. My eye is itching like crazy. Alright, so instead of flowers, now we're collecting blue paw print balloons. Ha! Interesting.
You know how when we play Blue's Clues, we use crayons to draw the clues? Well, here, the crayons can change our direction. Tap this to find the way to the skidoo door. Way to go! You are so smart, and you work so hard.
Alright, so I want to get that balloon because I've only got the one shot to get through. And we'll go over here, and it's even dead ends. They just turn around and go back.
This change directions. We're doing great.
And we've got blue ears.
Blue's ears. Try it on. Continue.
I'm good. Okay. Well, I think that means we've got, what's his name, Josh?
Hey, where did Blue go? It looks like we'll have to find her too. Lucky for us, we have a super smart clue finder like you.
Alright, so we've done exactly what I set out to do here. So let's pull this back up. Okay. So, let's talk about this because we've now seen it. We've seen basically what it has to offer. Honestly, I don't know that I could say that there is an inappropriate age to start this, except maybe under the age of 2. But at 2, probably. I get there's a couple things I was thinking might be concerns, but they are individual button presses. So A or B to trigger switches or flip crayons, and pulling down the thumbstick to spring those flowers, or probably certain other things as you go on. So that mixed with the safety bubble that literally keeps you from failing, and the spring flowers, no matter how far back you pull it, it's still going to make you go over whatever jump obstacle is there. Yeah, I think they actually have a pretty solid toddler game here. I think this is probably the best example of what we were setting out to look for. So 2 would be a good time to start with this. They may not be able to play it for long. They may not be able to get all the flowers on their own. But it's 2-player. It is legitimately 2-player. So parent jumps in, helps get the other flowers. Boom. You could do literally everything with this game. As long or as little as your child has attention span for. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 2. I'm gonna give it the 2-year-old approval stamp there. And I have not tested this one with my own son. I've got to get the setup back because I think we've taken the dock out so my wife could play some games. She was working on Life is Strange Double Exposure, and so she was wanting the TV in there. So we pulled it out from here, and so I've got to test a lot of these with Logan. But I probably need to, and this would be a good one. Especially now that I have actually unlocked the Blue's Clues stuff, he might have interest in that. And then if we could just get through to Bubble Guppies and Paw Patrol, I think he would love this game, even if he doesn't know those other 3 things, and I don't know one of them. I think it could be good for him. I think he could have fun with it. So that's kind of where I'm thinking. I don't actually have legitimate concerns about this other than attention, and even that that varies between kids. So yeah, if your kid has enough focus to learn how to play a game, Nick Jr. Party Adventure, that's probably the best one we've covered that any child could just pick up at any age and figure out. And yeah, I don't really have a lot of other notes on that. It's slow paced for literally anyone like over the age of maybe 6 or 7. I don't know that I'd say 6. I would probably say like 7, 8. You're probably past this, and this is too simple, too slow. But the younger audience, this is made for them. Like, this is perfectly made for them. So yeah, if you got young kids and they love any of those 5 series, Dora the Explorer, Blaze and the Monster Machines, Blue's Clues, Bubble Guppies, Paw Patrol, or whatever Santiago is, yeah, they would love this game. Pick it up. I definitely suggest that, because there's some fun to be had. They get to create their own little custom person. Ton of customization items, it looks like, and you just get those by getting the flowers and going through the game. So yeah, and they've made it very difficult to miss flowers in this game. Just the occasional, like, there's a slightly different path, and if you don't go down it, you don't touch it. But outside of that, yeah, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So that's, I think, everything I got to say on this one. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. If you have your own thoughts on this, any kind of concerns that you want to touch on, like, hey, maybe this wouldn't work for a 2 or a 3-year-old. Could you check this and make sure that, like, this thing doesn't affect it in any way? Let me know, and we could revisit this later if there is something we need to check. But for now, I'm going to say that pretty much encompasses that. But if you want to see more stuff like this, if there's specific games that you want us to cover and see how simple, what kind of accessibility type settings there are to make it easier for younger players or new players, you can do that too. That's what the series is here for. So just reach out, we'll talk about it, and if we need to look at something, we'll look at something. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe so we can get closer to 1,000 subscribers. And if you've already subscribed, hit that bell notification button so you can be alerted to all upcoming videos, including this weekly series, Super Switch TOTS, every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Central Time. Let's Play Tabletop every Saturday at 9 a.m. Central Time. And Under 60 Gaming, where we try to beat a game in under 60 minutes. And that is every Monday at 9 a.m. Central Time. There is about to be a change in the schedule, because doing 3 videos minimum a week is becoming a bit of a challenge, especially on busier weeks for me. And so then I'm like trying to scramble to get these things put up. So what's going to happen is there's at least going to be one more series added in. I'm not super positive on that, but I'm kind of playing around with the idea of covering the same younger kid games, Super Switch TOTS games, in a sub-series to Let's Play Tabletop called Let's Play Let's Play Table Tots. And we'll just cover that in tabletop mode, cover a bit more of these younger kid games, and separate that from the stuff that I think everybody else is here for. I think I kind of just have these two different demographics. So we would end up adding a series and then splitting off like 2 and 2 or something like that, like first half of the year or something. I'm still working it out, but we're going to only have so many series going at the same time, then do a season finale, and then jump into one of the other series for another section of the year, and just kind of keep switching like that. And in doing this, and the fact that a lot of Outright Games' titles come out August through November, leaning towards the idea that the season for Let's Play, or not Let's Play, but let me focus my thoughts here for a minute. The Super Switch TOTS series will end up having a season finale in April. Right now it's looking like April 1st, maybe going a week after that. I have not fully decided. But we're going to stop it in April and then pick it back up like July, August. And then go with a lot of new game coverage as Outright Games put stuff out, and go over more of the games that we haven't covered, all the other Paw Patrols, Gigantosaurus, PJ Masks, that kind of stuff. All these other games that we have not done, we'll just continue doing something like that. I'm still workshopping the idea and like what's going to keep going, but I need to cut it down from 3 to either 1 or 2 series weekly going at a time, and then have time to do these other things, because I like to go back to doing the top 10s, the games ported to Nintendo Switch, the opinion type videos, that kind of stuff. Because right now I'm solely focused on like these 3 videos, and it's hard to squeeze anything else in the week. So hopefully you guys kind of understand where I'm coming from with this. And it's not that these things are going to stop, it's that these things are going to have so much time in the year, and then they'll stop for a while, and then they'll come back after that. So just kind of bear with me while I get us all sorted out. And yeah, I think with that, that's everything I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.